Hello, Asha Vons. Megas here on a beautiful day in Asha. We've been going through Zarathustra's Gathas. We're in Song 5. This one I usually get pretty fired up about, but I've been doing a lot of talking lately. My voice is a little tender, so I'm just going to take it easy today. But you know how I feel about Song 5 because it starts out with that famous line, "O false gods, beware, the Magi have come." I've already lost my voice by just the first verse, screaming that at the top of my lungs. "O false gods, beware, the Magi have come." I like that so much. First, I want to talk about who are the false gods. Right? He's not just talking about devils here, because the word God means the highest principle of good. He's talking about those gods that the world religions worship as the highest principle of God good, but they get angry, jealous, hate, war, kill men, women, and children, stone their children when they're disrespectful. Just stories that aren't good, so they can't be God, but they have the world brainwashed. It reminds me of these cults you see on TV. You see these different Netflix specials, A&E specials, and you're thinking, how can these people be so deluded, so blind? Right, and their families are they're trying to get them out, but they won't come because they believe it, and they can show them reasonable evidence, but they can't accept it. They've been brainwashed. Can I ask you something? The Bible. Okay, don't shut me off. Just listen for a minute, please. I'm a little bit of an expert on the Bible. I went to Bible college, studied it my whole life. But can I ask you a question? Is this the highest principle of good? Moses, he's the hero of the Bible. He told the soldiers to go in, kill the men, women, and children, bring back the spoils. The soldiers killed the men, but their conscience wouldn't let them kill the women and children. Moses said, "Do not question me or do not question the Lord. Do what you were told, kill the women and children, but you can keep the young virgins as sex slaves." Is that good? Or do you have to just justify it? Or is it just because you were told it's good, you can't reason it out, you're in a cult and you don't realize it? My friends, the story of Jephthah. They actually called him a mighty man of valor that the Jewish people celebrated for thousands of years. What did he do to become a celebrated hero of the Bible? He told Jehovah if he went and killed the men, women, children, brought back the spoils, he would offer up as a sacrifice the first person that walked out of his home. Said he went in and did the deed, killed the men, women, children. What would that look like? What does that sound like, to go into someone's home and killing their family and the children and the crying and the babies and the mothers and the little children, the boys, the girls, robbers taking all their stuff back to the Lord? Then he gets home, says his daughter, read it. His daughter came out with a tambourine, singing, "Daddy's home, Daddy's home." Grabbed her, slit her throat, and burned her up as a burnt sacrifice to his Lord. The Jewish people celebrated that for thousands of years. A cult. Can you see the difference from good and bad? Oh, false gods, beware. The world is waking up, and you're going away. Thank goodness. Verse 2. That was just verse 1. Ahuramazda, the all-good spirit, is an ally through Vohumenu and a good friend in Asha. He says, wise Lord, fact. This is a fact. Wise Lord, fact. That in your dominion and in Asha, your doctrine shall prevail because it's what's real. It's truth. Everything else is lie and illusion. You want substance, you want real, you want good. It's Asha, the perfect creator's perfect idea. The only thing that could come from his perfect mind. Verse 9 says, the evil teachers destroy with his teachings the doctrine of the wisdom of life. He prevents people from precious acquisition of the good mind. The evil teacher destroys, keeps people from acquiring the good mind. Verse 10, indeed, he destroys the doctrine who considers it worse to look at the world and the sun with plain eyes. These priests, these preachers, they tell you, don't think for yourself. Just listen to your priest. Just read your Bible. If they tell you going in and killing the men, women, and children is good, then you just accept it as good. Don't look with your eyes. Don't listen with your ears. Don't feel with your heart. Don't think, what would that look and sound like? Don't think. It's above your pay grade. Don't ever trust your heart, they tell you. Don't ever go. They don't want you going into vohumenu, to that divine spark where you know truth, because that'll ruin their religion and their gods will be gone. It is through such teachings that they try to distract mortals from excellent deeds. It is for this reason that seizing priests, money-grabbing mother jumpers have chosen the wrong dominion of the wealthy instead of Asha. But, I love this, verse 16, but, wise Lord, I am powerful enough to meet the twofold threats and restrain the crime of the wrongful directed against my wonderful friends, and Asha shall be actualized. I am powerful enough. Why? Because I have the God mind, vohumenu. I can see and know all the power when I prayed to Shem Vahu, and I partnered with the all good spirit, and I partnered with the Magi that were, are, and shall be. And when I finished that holy spell, all the spells of the Magi that were, are, and shall be became mine. And when I speak my spells, God himself and the Magi speak with me, and I decree and declare Asha shall be actualized. For it is what is real, and it is what is true, and Asha is